Hello, dears. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back with Chronic Wellness. I am recording this, I guess, just in the lead up to the holidays, and I am exhausted. Last week, my neurologist was able to see me because of an appointment cancellation. And I am trying a new therapy for my migraines, which is Botox, and got, I don't know, something like 50 injections all down my neck and shoulders and in the sides of my head and my hairline. And for the next 5 days was just in excruciating pain down my neck and shoulders in particular, which is a side effect, but has not been fun. And I don't know about you, but holding out the hope that new therapies will make a difference when we've been battling the effects of one illness or disease or pain syndrome for a long time, it's difficult to keep trying things and remaining optimistic while still not trying to hold expectation or get my hopes up too high that they'll just be dashed if something doesn't work, is a part of living long term with pain and chronic illness. A couple of other things that happened in the last few days is that my littlest dog, Mabel, suffered a critical injury that it was a head injury and perhaps some spinal cord damage that took her from being a spry, springy, capable little dog to a really disabled, infirm, and injured little pup. And it's so difficult to see that her brain still thinks she can complete tasks that her body can't do, and to try to be reorganizing around the new shape of things, and whether that shape is temporary or permanent, we don't know. And I'm struck by how true that is in our lives too, as things change rapidly, whether it's because something in our body shifts or because we have an injury or a fall or an accident. It's humbling, and it's so hard to watch in an animal that I can't explain things to, and it's so hard to feel the powerlessness that comes along with just loving this creature so much and wishing things were different for her. Additionally, our household has added a 19-year-old. My nephew has moved in with us, and I'm overjoyed. Sorry for the tears. Unexpected. One of my sister's twins, her youngest boys, who have graduated from high school this summer, has asked to spend the remainder of his gap year here in Oregon with us. And he lives in Indianapolis, so this is such a brave and exciting adventure for him to risk taking with us that I am beyond excited and scared and delighted by this change. And I don't know what I'm up for, and I'm scared about how my immune system is going to hold as he introduces new things into our household, and I'm scared about being truthful about my energy with him, and also giving him the experiences and opportunities that I'd like to while he's out here. But as far as getting to develop a relationship with him in his young adulthood, I couldn't be more pleased. And what that means for us, as far as this video blog and podcast means, I will be taking a brief hiatus. So you won't see me again until the first week of January. So I'm taking 3 weeks off. This studio space that I use is our guest room. There's a bed over here and a closet over there and a chest of drawers and a window right here next to me. And this room is now Aaron's, is now his. And so as I move out of this space and find a new little home for recording here in our home, I'll tune back in with you at the start of the new year. And my thought for you as I depart is a great thought for the holidays as well as just life in general, is that I am quickly becoming overwhelmed with how to support Mabel and how we're going to make it through the holidays with all of their busyness, and with our niece coming into town who I desperately want to see, and our nephew who's here from college as well, and all of the other things we've been invited to do. And Mabel needs full-time care. And we've got plans for next year that are starting to mount that I don't know how to deal with or accomplish, and phone calls I need to return, and correspondence and gifts I need to send to family, and last night I found that I wasn't getting to sleep because I was starting to spin out about all of these thoughts. And so my thought to offer you, that I'm trying to practice myself, is to only get as far ahead of myself as the very next decision. To not get carried away and future trip and start to think 15 decisions ahead, but just what do I have to do right now? And right now? And next? And that when I start to get consumed by the things that I'm fretful about, I can either plan a time where I get to worry about those things, or I can find my calendar or the place where I keep lists, and I can make a list of the things that I'm worried about to make sure they're captured so I get back to them, but that I can get them off my mind for now. And I'm using things like Insight Timer and the free meditation offerings from Audible to really work on being as present as I can, that this very moment is all that I am guaranteed, and that if I'm wasting it by being in the past or in the future, I don't get to enjoy it for myself or my little dog or my nephew or the benefit of anyone around me. So body scans and deep breaths and present moment focus. I know that many of us and many of you, some of you that I've heard from, are suffering right now. And I wish you peace and the ability to take a deep breath and to be really present with yourself. Show yourself kindness and gentleness, and the kind of love and attentiveness that you would give to someone you really care about. I'm thinking about you and hoping that you have a gentle start to the new year. And I'll see you again in 3 weeks' time, right back here. And in the meantime, if you need a few new messages or a few reminders, please go to my website, AnnetteLeonard.com, and I've posted some new material and some podcasts and some videos there if you'd like to have some reminders about how to tune in and tune out the things that don't matter right now. You matter very much to me and to others in this world. Until we're together again, I love you. I'm thinking about you. And be well.